Good morning, Taurus. This is Lynn from DevineCentral, and I am here with your April 2022 tarot reading. So it's early morning, and I don't quite have myself together. I dealt out your reading and recorded the whole thing without sound. So I liked the reading. I liked the cards, so I'm going to keep the cards and just do it again and hope I can come close to what I did before. The deck I'm using this month for my Zodiac readings is the Good Tarot. And this is a deck that was given to me by a neighbor friend of mine, Wendy, and it's a lovely deck. I didn't know if I'd like it or not when I first saw it, but you know, every time I read with a deck, it never ceases to amaze me that, oh, this deck reads much better than it looked like it would. So one nice thing about this deck is that it's borderless, which is a nice thing. The other thing about this deck that I don't like is the fact that the cards are oversized and they are like as thick as cardboard and very well coated. And very pretty, but they're like I can't fan shuffle them. They're just ridiculous to shuffle. So let me switch cameras and show you where I'm at. What I ended up with here. Okay, silly. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I am laying out for you work, finances, your personal life or love life, your friends, family, and social life, and some personal growth for you, along with whatever message Spirit has for you this month, okay? All right, so I started with the star. We got the star for your work life, okay? And what this tells me is that you probably have been working on some project maybe for a long time, and it's just kind of been dragging out, or maybe some one-time things that you have to do from, you know, end of the year, whatever, are still hanging out there that you've got to do and you don't want to do. But for whatever reason, when I see the star, I see a light at the end of the tunnel. So I know that whatever project you have is going to come to fruition, and it's going to inspire you, I hope, knowing that, to get you motivated to just go ahead and get it over with and get it done. The star card is about healing. It's about inspiration. It's about hope for the future. It's about the light at the end of the tunnel. It's about the light that shines down on us from the universe, watching over us and helping us. And you have that light shining down on you. So utilize it to the best of your ability and finish up whatever projects you have, because this is the month to do it. As far as the Ace of Air, your finances, right? So this is, you know, we liken this to the Ace of Swords. And, you know, it's a time where we take flight. Normally we see the big dagger sticking straight up. And, you know, it's a double-edged sword in most of the decks. And so it could go either way. This might be the beginning, being an ace, right? It might be the beginning of, oh, maybe some tough times to come that you're going to have to lay down some laws on. Or I'm seeing in my third eye right now that this is not going to be a negative thing. This is going to be a positive thing. Things are going to start turning around for you. It's the beginning of a more relaxed time for you when it comes for money. It's going to be very helpful this month to you. So it could be money coming that you didn't expect. It could be that you're going to get a bigger tax return than you thought you would. It's going to be something that is, again, it doesn't always have to, even though I say finances, it doesn't have to be money. It could be something else of great value to you that's going to be coming your way. It's the start of it this month coming your way. All right, so as far as your personal life goes, we have another ace. We have an Ace of Fire, or an Ace of Wands, if you will. And, you know, it's springtime, and this is the time to start, you know, I don't know, it just puts a pep in my step. This is the month that my husband and I get out and start doing more walking with the dog, because the snow is gone and it's finally warming up enough to do that. It's that time where you just kind of start getting your groove back. And so it's just the beginning of that. So I recommend that you take this month to either find some new passion, something new and exciting to do, or just getting you and your husband getting up off the couch, out the door, do some hiking, do some walking, you know, do some socializing, but do something that for the two of you together. Now, if you're not otherwise engaged, Aces are about beginnings, and so this, and of course, fire is passion. So it could be that something new is coming along for you in April. As far as your friends and family go, we have the Page of Fire. Funny, we have, all this, we have a lot of air stuff. We have a lot of aces and airs and fire this month. So pages can be about new beginnings, but they also are about not new beginnings, new directions, but also about news coming. And it's fire. It's something passionate. I like this particular page because this particular page is very sociable, very outgoing. I think this card could say something as simple as, you know what? Grab a friend or two and go hit that new restaurant that you've been dying to try. Get together, do something fun, do something that's gonna ignite and be fun for everybody. Just the other day, my husband and I have not been socializing for most of the winter, and we went to the RV show the other day, a couple of days ago, with some new friends, and my husband said, that's the most fun I've had in a long time. It's just doing something different, getting out and being with people. So I say that is what Spirit is expecting of you in the month of April. Now, as far as your personal growth, we have the Three of Air, or the Three of Swords. Now, typically we see this card with the heart, with the daggers stuck in it, right? And we feel it. But as we all know, this card is not about feeling. It's about our thoughts, and it's about our communications. So and it can be about trying times for us. So when I see this card, I think of wounding with words. So I think, oh my God, having an argument with somebody or having some kind of a negative conversation or communication with someone. But that can be with ourselves too. And I see this card coming up this month as negative self-talk. And just a negative, it's how we talk to ourselves and about ourselves. And really, the universe will give us whatever we ask for. And if that's what we're putting out in the universe, nothing but negative talk, that's what the universe thinks we want, and that's what it will give back to us. So it's very, very important that you use April to find a way to turn that around. Now, they say that it takes 21 days to make a habit. So in order to keep your mind engaged in positive talk, I would like to recommend that you start a gratitude journal. And you don't have to do it for very long, and you can do it on the computer or whatever. But without fail, for at least the next 21 days, you need to sit down at the beginning of the day, preferably, and write down everything you're going to be grateful for that day. Okay, and what your hope is for that day, and the positive, and how could this day turn out to be positive for me? What would happen today that would make this day positive? What could I do this morning to end up making this a positive day? And after 21 days, you will be amazed at the difference, how it helps. So what is our message from Spirit? It is the Ten of Earth. That would be Pentacles. So you know what? This is a great card for knowing that we're in a safe place so that we can do this. So, if you're negative and you're thinking negativity, it's probably because you don't feel safe or you don't feel comfortable where you are. The 10 says that comfort and that safety net is there for you. It's your family, mainly, is when I see the 10s, or the 10 of Earth. You have friends and family that care very much about you. You have an ability to turn this around. So I think that if that's all you can do in April is substantially cut back on your negative talk, I think you're going to have a really, really great month. So that is what I see for you, Taurus, for the month of April. Please, if you are so inclined, subscribe and like my channel, because that's how people find me. I will be back here Wednesday with another mailbag reading, and in May I'll be back here with your horoscope, or your tarot scope anyway, for May. Take care. Bye bye.